What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and today I want to talk about Star versus the Forces of Evil once again. So it's been quite a while since we got that ending to the battle for Mewni. It was pretty insane, a lot of crazy surprises. Did not see that Dragon Ball Z ending coming at all whatsoever. Awesome movie, and there's going to be a lot to talk about coming up with season 3 continuing on in November, so we still got a little ways to go, but I want to talk about how Star killed Toffee. Obviously, it was very brutal and gruesome. I don't know how that got past the mouse overlords, but I wanted to talk about how she did it on a technical standpoint in terms of the universe's rules, because as far as we know, Toffee is supposed to be immortal, and apparently the only thing that could actually kill him and do permanent damage without him regenerating is Eclipse's darkest spell. Well, I'm not convinced that he's totally dead for good. You should check out our little discussion on that at the end of the video, but for the sake of this video, we're going to assume that he is dead. Let's just assume he's dead for good. He's permanently dead. He's not coming back. He's not regenerating. Even though I don't think that's the case, let's just go with that narrative for now. And it could be possible. It absolutely could be possible. So how does she kill him if this is the case? Well, it looks like she dipped down into some sort of ultimate Mewni form of some sorts. We're just going to call this like the ultimate form for now. So similar to when Queen Moon dipped down in the Game of Flags, we see a fully grown Mewni form, all the giant wings and all of that. It seems glowy eyes, all that good stuff. These two seem to be like the same type of form, because we saw when Moon fought Toffee that you can dip in and out of these forms, and even to varying degrees. Like this form here that we see when she's fighting Toffee Ludo, is not the same thing as Game of Flags as we see here. It seems like a kind of stripped down version of that, so it looks like there's different power levels for this. So we're going to call this form the ultimate form, since it seems like it's the strongest, most maximum power of this whatever Mewni form is. I'm sure we'll probably get a different name for this form, but as of right now, we're just going to call it some type of Mewni form. So Star was able to reach this with the help of Glossoric's magic ball that was in the soup, and she was kind of playing mind games. They're kind of playing mind games with each other. Not sure what Glossoric's deal is, and this was likely his pudding ball from earlier on in the movie. I'm not sure how or why this happened, but we'll have an entire video on Glossoric and this pudding ball and what his plan is exactly soon. So subscribe for that if you're not subscribed. So anyway, she even stated that she was going to be dipping down, albeit a much more strong version of dipping down than the last time she dipped down, because when she first dipped down, she was actually able to create a key from nothing that unlocked the closet that got Marco out of the closet. So it was very precise and was a very specific use of her magic. So it could be that Star can basically conjure almost anything she truly desires while dipping down, and Baby did mention that her magic is as strong as Queen Eclipse's was. So it's clear that Star has a lot of potential, a lot more than she even realizes, which is clearly shown when she creates an apple tree. She went further beyond her own desires and created something way greater without being fully conscious of what she was even doing. She wasn't even trying to make the tree, which is why that moment was so crazy. She was just trying to bring the apple to Baby, which she did, but was in a much more grandiose state than she actually was attempting to do. So what if something similar happened here? We know that Star is insanely powerful, more powerful than she really understands. So what if the combined strength of her ultimate dip down form and her newly constructed wand conjured up a new spell that would have the power to defeat Toffee for good? Remember, only Eclipse's spell would work on Toffee, and apparently Star is kind of the spinning image of Eclipse in terms of her strength at Eclipse's age, or when Eclipse was Star's age, or maybe even stronger, who knows. So she doesn't know her own strength, so it's not out of the question that she created something similar, just using light instead of darkness. So basically, Star has her own quote-unquote darkest spell that is able to do permanent damage to Toffee. She just didn't realize what she was exactly doing. She simply dipped down, and her greatest, deepest desire at that moment manifested itself into a new spell, similar to how when she dipped down when Marco was in the closet. Marco was in the closet. Sorry for that. That was not intentional. When Marco was in the closet, she was able to dip down and get the one thing she really needed most at that time, which was a key, specifically for that closet. So it seems like she can kind of conjure these things up, but again, I don't think she's fully 100% conscious of it. So, like I said, not convinced that Toffee is actually dead, but if he is, that would potentially make sense, and I'm sure we'll be hearing the unsolved secrets of Toffee through a flashback or something. So, even if he is technically gone for good, I think he will return in some way, shape, or form, but we'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? How do you think Star was able to defeat Toffee? Because I don't think just some random powerful blast would have just knocked him out for good. I think if it was just a random blast, he will be able to regenerate. He will be able to come back somehow in some way. So I'm assuming that if he doesn't come back, this new spell that she did, this Sailor Moon-esque crazy spell, actually ended up being a new spell that could defeat Toffee, because if Eclipse can make one, why can't Star? So that's what I think. But if you think something else happened entirely, let us know in the comments down below. Really want to hear your thoughts. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we're talking more about Star. And like I said, we have an upcoming Glossaric theory and what exactly Glossaric's plans are. Where is he? Let's talk about it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been Michael Williams, you've been watching Cartoon Universe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.